As the 20th century dawned, Palmyra experienced considerable growth and was a thriving village with successful industry and business. In 1903, a group of gentlemen, including George Griener, got together and formed an organization to establish a new bank in Palmyra. They called their organization the Valley Trust Company, which also became the name of the bank, which would be housed in the new Griener building. The building was host to the Valley Trust Bank and many other businesses located in the Griener building, along with a large hall in the upper floor, which many concerts, plays, and events were held. The Griener building hasn't changed much through the years. Valley Trust eventually gave way to the American Bank and subsequently by Jonestown Bank and Trust, which is in business there today. Here we see the Palmyra Pharmacy, serving up Palmyra's pharmaceutical needs. And another business currently housed in the Griener building is the Palmyra Consultants, who can help you with your taxes. Up on the second floor is Brinzer, Wagner, and Zimmerman, who can help you with your legal needs. The third floor is empty, serving only memories of times past. Let's visit the inside of this great building. Our tour began on the second floor. There are many rooms up here, many which are used for storage. So many hallways, so many doors. I quickly found myself completely lost. This is a kitchen that was recently built for the lawyers' offices. Notice the ceiling, it's still original, just painted. In this room, Mr. Brinzer told us, used to be the dentist's office, and we're standing in what was the waiting room. And this is Brinzer and Wagner's main reception area. And now let's head on up to the third floor. Notice the insulation on the floor. Since this part of the building is unheated, they laid insulation on the floor to keep the heat downstairs, and it was filled with dust. Here we're walking through various apartment rooms, all scattered throughout the third floor. Since all the fixtures and appliances and everything were removed, every room looked the same. You couldn't tell what rooms were what. In this room, a walkway was constructed, probably by the HVAC people when they put in the heating and air conditioning ducts that you see throughout on the floor. And here is the ballroom and meeting room where many events and concerts were held. Notice the alcove windows which have been closed over. I've circled one here in this picture to show you what it originally looked like. Here we see the
tiling like there is on the second floor. It's all made of a tin product. You can see a lot of the dust that we were breathing and coughing in front of the camera lens. And here we found an old calendar from 1951, probably hung here during one of the meetings that they had here. And as we ended our journey, I wanted to show you a mural painted from the 1910 photograph taken during the celebration of the Griener building. Kathy and I would once again like to thank Mr. Brinzer for allowing us to tour this wonderful historical building.